The time is almost here. Regis Prograis, WBC champion versus Devin Haney. Devin Haney's backyard, my backyard. Yay area. Yay. December 9th, Chase Center, where the Warriors play. It's about to go down. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. 2023 has been a marvelous year. So if you follow the channel, you will know that Regis Prograis, Devin Haney, they were nearing a deal. At first, it looked like there were some hiccups that were going on where Devin Haney wanted a certain date. Regis Prograis said he had already agreed to a certain date. Fast forward to the future, these issues have been hashed out, and the fight will take place December 9th, 140 pounds for Regis Prograis' 140-pound championship. And it's going to happen in Devin Haney's backyard. He's from Bay Area originally, his dad from Oakland, and that's where Regis will defend his title. Now, I love the fight. I've always said that. I love the fight. I think you have to give a lot of credit to everybody involved, from Eddie Hearn, because Devin Haney was a free agent. So to lure him, obviously he made things make sense for both fighters because he signed Regis Prograis, and he was able to lure Devin Haney back to the platform, and that's DAZN. And it's just overall a very good fight. Also, I want to give a lot of credit to the fighters themselves. Devin Haney, he could have taken other options. He could have tried to stay at 135, made the weight, but he's moving up, challenging himself against a dangerous puncher. Regis Prograis, he's defending his title in what I believe to be his biggest fight to date, even bigger than the Josh Taylor fight in terms of name fair and namesake and things like that. Plus, you got to give Regis Prograis more credit for not only fighting Devin Haney, but being willing to fight Devin Haney in enemy territory as the champion. Now, I'm not surprised. I don't really get surprised in the world of boxing. But one thing that is, for lack of better words, surprising is the fact that Regis Prograis is a known name. He's the WBC champion, and Devin Haney had more pull in this fight getting done. And to me, that's evident based on the fact of where the fight's taking place. So Devin Haney, he had some leverage just coming from 135, previously working with Eddie Hearn, being undisputed before. He had some leverage because surprisingly, the champion is defending on enemy territory. And you don't always see that. Sometimes I've seen it in boxing. Like I remember Amir Khan when he defended his title against Lamont Peterson. It happened where Lamont Peterson is from, in DC or Washington or whatever, right? So I have seen it before where the champion has to make a concession in order to get the fight done and agreed. Also, you have to look at the networks. The networks want to make it to a position where they can gross money and the event can be profitable. So Eddie Hearn, he seemed fit, like, hey, Devin Haney's been clamoring for a hometown fight. And maybe that's what it took to make this fight. And maybe that's what it took to get Devin Haney comfortable and back to DAZN, because he could have tried to look at PBC. He could have went back to Bob Arum and Top Rank. And, you know, maybe they had to throw in some incentives to up the ante and incentivize Devin Haney. Me, I don't really care about the parameters as much. It is just worth noting that the champion is not fighting in New Orleans, where he's from, and that's Regis Prograis. He's fighting where his opponent, the challenger, is from. Again, it happens. Doesn't always happen in boxing. It does happen. So I think that was a little bit surprising. And again, credit to Regis Prograis for being a good sport and being willing to defend his WBC title and not be on no diva stuff, because there's a lot of times where I feel the fighter, or at least one of the fighters, might want to fight, but then another fighter's being a diva and has all these diva demands, and that's where it gets a little bit shaky. You know, it gets a little bit shaky because all of a sudden the fight can't be made because one fighter is demanding this, and you get to, sometimes in boxing, you get to certain demands and so many demands, it gets to the point where sometimes they'll be like, to hell with you. You know, I don't care about making this fight that much, where we're going to do everything. And luckily, like in situations like Errol Spence versus Crawford, I think Crawford had a lot of demands that other people wouldn't have met. Like Crawford keeps calling out Canelo Alvarez, payday, you want payday? Canelo is not going to give all the concessions that Errol Spence did give up. So Errol Spence, I feel Crawford is pretty much lucky that Errol Spence was easy to work with and gave up so much as the 3-belt champion in the first fight. And then he capitalized by beating Errol Spence. So maybe now he has a little bit more leverage and power in the rematch. But in the first fight, it was all Errol Spence, and he's the one that gave up a lot of leverage. So I do like when the fighter like Regis Prograis, you know, seemingly they're not asking for nothing. They just want to be taken care of financially and that kind of thing. Same thing with Devin Haney. I mean, this looks crazy for, like, let's say Top Rank. I got to make several videos about this. Top Rank, they got Shakur Stevenson, and they can't get no opponents for Shakur Stevenson. Couldn't get Devin Haney, couldn't get Lomachenko, Esau Pitbull Cruz. They said Frank Martin was agreed. Now they're saying the fight isn't agreed. And meanwhile, you got to give a lot of credit to Devin Haney. He keeps challenging himself, from Lomachenko, who was a top guy or a known guy at 135, 2-time gold medalist, to now Regis Prograis, a champion and a lethal puncher and a southpaw. I mean, Devin Haney's doing his thing. They're going to have to, Top Rank is going to have to find some kind of way to get Shakur Stevenson a notable opponent. Just being so-called the boogeyman is not necessarily enough. People are going to demand the good fights. Devin Haney was considered a boogeyman, but he's finding a way to get these fights off the ground, and he's finding a way to get these fights done. So kudos to him and his team and his father. This is a great fight. It's in my backyard. So, you know, I might have to pop out. Let me know if you guys want me to pop out for this particular fight. Good stuff. I'm glad the fight was delivered, and 2023 has been lit. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Best in the business. Subscribe to the channel. I got more work for y'all. Chase Center, I like that too. I don't think anyone's fought at the Warriors, where the Warriors play, you know, at the Chase Center. So hopefully we got some Warriors and stuff that come out and support the event. Because when I was covering Andre Ward's career, they were still at the Oracle. So this is something new. I don't think any fighter, we don't ever get any fights in the Bay. And that's just that. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Best in the business.
Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks.
The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.
Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.